Alright, twins, twinettes, twins, and the look, bro. You know what I'm saying? We here and yeah. Hope all my twins doing good, but one of the twins didn't want me to check out this little vid. You know what I'm saying, for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing this whole a couple times, so yeah. Shout out to the twin. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally getting to it, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? I like good shit, man. And, yeah. Hope you doing good, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my twins. They'll be coming up on 500 subs, man. Go and drop a sub. For the twin on, bro, you know what I'm saying? Gonna drop a like and all that good shit, man. Follow me on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? IG and all that, man. But look, let's go ahead and get into this little story, man, and let's see what's
episode of Swamp Stories. This time we head back to Sacramento. But before we get into the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We are going to cover the whole country, one city at a time. So please DM me on Instagram with stories about your city or neighborhood. So let's get into it. People who aren't from the West Coast often confuse Sacramento and the Bay Area. And let me be clear, Sacramento is definitely not the Bay Area. The Bay ends at Vallejo and there is no debating it. But in the Bay Area, Sacramento is seen as our distant cousin that we don't really like. They're pretty much like the cousin that wears your hand-me-downs and maybe forgets to shower every once in a while. But the good thing about this cousin is that you know if worst comes to worst, you can always go sleep on their couch. But in all seriousness, there's a reason why Sacramento is perceived this way, and it dates back many decades. Back in the day, Sacramento was pretty much a retirement city. When Bay Area people wanted to buy big, cheap houses, they'd go to Sacramento. It was built as a suburban retirement city, and that's why many of the neighborhoods are spread out and look pretty decent. But in the mid-1980s, things began to change in Sacramento, and it all came down to a highway, US Interstate 5. Interstate 5 is a direct shot from Los Angeles up to Sacramento. During the era, and you know what era I'm talking about, the demand was high in Sacramento, but the supply, well, there was very little of that. And anyone who understands economics will take advantage of this kind of market. Low supply and high demand means higher profits. What it really comes down to is that you can charge way more when you have less competition. And that's exactly what many people in LA were thinking. So these LA people decided to use the I-5 corridor as a business expansion, and man, it was lucrative. These guys were making all kinds of money, so much so that they decided to move to Sacramento and establish themselves there. So let me get off topic for a second. While I was making the story, I really thought to myself, why did society decide that these were bad people? And how was what they did any different than what entrepreneurs and companies do? Just because what they sold could be bad for you? I mean, that makes sense, but under that same logic, shouldn't we make Krispy Kreme illegal? Am I right or wrong for thinking this? Let me know in the comments. But anyways, let's get back on track. The LA people are...
Did this nigga just compare donuts to Coke? Did he just... Is that what he just did? Or am I fraud? Am I fraud or he fraud? Who fraud, twins? Did he just say... Am I... Whatever.
Originally settled in neighborhoods such as Oak Park and Del Paso Heights. That's why you always see them wearing red. Their parents and grandparents were all LA Pyrus. But things in Sacramento were pretty chill because everyone was making money. Sure, you had disagreements and issues over profits and whatnot, but Sacramento didn't start making noise until the 1990s. The 1990s. This is when the Bay Area started getting really expensive. Silicon Valley's tech companies brought thousands of high earners to the area. This caused prices to go up all over the Bay. The Bay began to change. Cities like Oakland and San Francisco began losing local residents in huge numbers. Thousands of Oakland residents moved to Sacramento, and when they got there, they were more than confused. They thought that it would be a walk in the park, because remember, Bay Area residents thought that Sacramento was the soft suburb.
What the fuck he got on his head? Who is... Should I know who this is? I don't know who these niggas are. I'm a young nigga. I don't know if this some old shit. I don't know. It looks like some old shit. But he looked like he got on some shit. Why? This looked like the shit that they used to wear in, I don't know if it was the Earthbenders or some shit like that. This looked like some shit they used to walk around with on Avatar, bro. Oh, cat. Avatar to I said that. I was about to say. Bro, I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. I'm fraud. But anyways, I was about to say Avatar the Last Airbender, bro. Like, yeah. They be having like
in the park, because remember, Bay Area residents thought that Sacramento was the soft suburbs. So these Oakland dudes brought their Oakland swag with them and began bumping heads with the guys from LA. So when it came down to it, Sacramento was pretty much LA versus Oakland. The styles were different. The LA guys were wearing Converse and khakis, while the Oakland dudes were a little more swagged out. South Sacramento pretty much became a mini Oakland, specifically the G Parkway neighborhood where CML is from. His parents were from Oakland and Mozzy's parents were from LA, so it makes sense that CML is tied in with Oakland and that MOZZY is tied in with YG. But that's not the topic of this video. I covered that in 2 previous episodes. In this video, we're going to cover a whole nother situation that MOZZY has going on. But before we get into it, let me run the intro.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. 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 Damn. Yeah. Uh-huh. Make sure y'all niggas like the video too. My video.
Oak Park formed 2 names, FAB and Ridezilla. If you ever heard MOZZY say these in his songs, now you know what he's referring to. But Oak Park is literally the center of Sacramento. It's right between North Sac and South Sac, and that is by far their biggest disadvantage. Why is that a disadvantage, you might be wondering? Well, that's because they don't get along with either side. So in this video, we're just gonna focus on Oak Park and North Sacramento, because in reality, this rivalry is just as bad, if not worse, than the one with CML. North Sacramento has multiple sections, and the most known is Del Paso Heights, also known as the Heights. They might wear the same color as Oak Park, but that does not mean that they're allies at all. In fact, they are huge rivals. But that doesn't mean that MOZZY is rivals with the whole North. So let me break it down. Historically, the North has 2 sides, the Strawberry Manors and the Del Paso Heights. But once Oak Park and the Strawberry Manors began hanging out together, that's when they chose a side. Oak Park became rivals by association. So for the purpose of this video, we're gonna put MOZZY and the Manors together as one. And on the other side, the same exact thing happened. Del Paso Heights clicked up with South Sacramento, including CML's camp. So all this joining up together basically turned the city into 2 sides. But in order to paint the picture, let me introduce the key players on both of the sides. On the MOZZY side,
Bro, that old ass 2K clip, bro. Why you put that clip in there, bro? That shit was just funny to me, bro. What the fuck? Bro, that shit was so random.
let me introduce the key
What? Yeah, shout out
players
D
on
Wade,
both of the
bro.
sides.
Shout out Dwight, R.I.P. Kobe, man. Shout out D Rose, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out
On the MOZZY side, obviously you have MOZZY who sits in the throne. Then by his side you have his brother E-MOZZY and Selly Roo. Then you have his young homies called B.O.E., including the rapper B.O.E. Sosa and B.O.E. Moo. Also in B.O.E. you have the 4 most important guys on MOZZY's side. These are the 4 guys that he can call when he needs things to be handled. And what I mean by that is, you know, they help his family run errands. No, I'm kidding. You know exactly what I mean. The 4 guys are Red Paint Mava, Juju, K-Squeeze, and Haiti Faye. If you ever see these guys, make sure to be on your best behavior. You do not want to rub them the wrong way.
That nigga said, when you see these guys... Nah, he funny, but that nigga said, when you see these guys...
Make sure to be on your best behavior. You do not want to rub them the wrong way. Then you have the Oak Park recruits, such as the rapper SG Coney, who grew up in the suburbs of Elk Grove. Also, you have the rapper JoJo, who grew up in a nice neighborhood in Elk Grove as well. Everyone is telling me that these guys were just good suburban kids who wanted to be a part of that life. So don't be fooled by the raps. Now look.
Don't be like that, twins. If you're growing up in a good neighborhood, man, you got a decent little life going on, man, don't be out here trying to jump off the porch and be in these streets for no reason, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's not worth it, my boy. We watch a lot of videos, bro, where these young niggas get to crashing out and tweaking for no reason, bro. And that shit don't even be about nothing. No cap.
Let's go to the Del Paso Heights side. A rapper named D-Steez sits in the throne for Del Paso Heights. He was a star football player with Division I offers, but when he got hit up, his life changed. D-Steez is a boss, and you can tell by the way he carries himself. He, along with his little brother Dre Steez, are known for getting money in Sacramento. And with that money, they got features from Mo3 and FWC Big Key. Del Paso Heights also have another rapper named Lil Jody who has a solid reputation as well. And just a reminder that they are close with the CML side of Sacramento, so it's really much bigger than just them. But enough of the information, now let's get into the story. It all started on November 13th, 2015. It's a sunny Friday afternoon. And Grant High School is the #1 football team in Sacramento and the #2 ranked in the whole Northern California. The star-studded team finished the regular season with only 1 loss. And on this Friday afternoon, they're getting ready to play their first playoff game, and the whole Sacramento is there to watch it. Many people are there to watch their star running back, #5, JJ Clavo. He's like a local celebrity in Del Paso Heights. Before the game, JJ would drive to the store to get some food with his teammates. He would drive back to the school to get ready for the game. But as soon as he got back, bam.
No.
The game.
Whoa. That took a turn. What the fuck?
To the store to
At
get
the
some food
game,
with his teammates. He would drive back to the school to get ready for the game. But as soon as he got back, bam. The game would instantly be canceled and everyone would be in shock. That's because
crazy.
JJ was known to be a good kid and he had just taken the SAT. Sadly though, sometimes the people that you're around can unintentionally put you in a bad situation. You can see him in plenty pictures with his teammates and close friends D-Steez and Dre-Steez. Many would speculate what happened, but it would be a while before it was made official. In the meantime, King's star DeMarcus Cousins would cover the cost for JJ's family. He said that he used to attend Grant games because Del Paso Heights reminded him of back home in Mobile, Alabama. Cousins would also mention that he had met JJ before at one of his games. Well, the playoff game would be moved to the following Monday, and that's where every football team in Sacramento would come support.
These young men are coming out celebrating my son, and I am grateful, I'm appreciative, and I think it's glorious. My son, who's all about shining, he was a show-off, he was a bragger, he was all for the glory and into himself, and we just gave him that homecoming, right? I got my family, all these people here supporting me, all these children here supporting me, the pastors and the ministers of the community here supporting me, my family in the stands, I have co-workers in the stands, I have people that I don't know, people that I do know. I feel great.
Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Coming to school this morning, it was tough. We saw JJ, all the candles and stuff. It broke me down, but I talked to my team. I told them before the game, we all got to be strong. That's what JJ wants. We got to win the state for JJ. So it started today. 1, 2, 3, JJ won!
The emotional game would be in Grant's favor as they would win 35-0.
He got out there, gave up niggas the belt. Bro. Hell no. Fuck no.
The emotional game would be in Grant's favor as they would win 35-0.
Damn.
You think JJ would have been proud?
Yeah, he would have been. He's well missed, trust me. JJ would be proud. He'll be proud that we came through. We came through. We won the game for JJ. We gonna win state for JJ, so he'll be happy.
We love you, JJ!
More good news would come a few months later. February 19th, 2016. A Strawberry Manor teen named Kemonte Lindsay would go down for it, but Kemonte's mother would speak in his defense despite clear evidence of it being him.
I believe that my grandson is innocent, and when they find the presumed whomever, let that be so. I believe he's innocent.
I can now advocate and be aware and give parents tools and things that I missed with my son. Clavo's son, JJ, he's portrayed as just a football player. He was involved in streets, and I discovered my son was as well, which I was not aware of. So we can know our kids. Our kids could be one way in front of us and still be involved in things that we're unaware of. So we all need to pay more attention to our kids and be involved in things, check their phones, just be more in their business.
Today, is there anything else that you want to add to have your side heard?
I just wish that my main concern is that people are one-sided with this, and they only know one side, and they only hear one side. And there's four sides to every story.
A couple of years would pass and Kimonte would only get 3 years, and he will get out next year with a clean slate. JJ's mother, who has a doctorate degree in psychology, would not be pleased by this, but her strength would allow her to see the bigger picture and help her community out going forward. Despite her efforts though, things continued to occur in North Sacramento. June 7th, 2020. El Paso Heights rapper Lil Jody would be in South Sac at a house party. This was something he was known to attend, but this time he goes outside. Bang.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I repeat all these niggas, but this beat going crazy. Like, this whole hitting. Beat hitting them, bro.
El Paso Heights rapper Lil Jody would be in South Sac at a house party. This was something he was known to attend, but this time he goes outside. Bang. El Paso Heights, along with South Sacramento, would not take this lightly. Just 2 days later, they would find Mozzy's friend K-Squeeze. Bang.
Damn.
K-Squeeze was a popular rapper in the Oak Park group called the Babyface Twins. And oddly enough, after this, Stockton rapper EBK Young Jock is seen making fun of K-Squeeze.
Don't play. Dang.
And then CML would do the same thing in his song Where's Waldo 2. All of this would make Oak Park's Juju really upset. May 23rd, 2021. D-Steez's younger brother Dre Steez would go on Instagram Live with Juju. Remember that I said Juju is one of the guys you want to be nice to? Yeah, that's the guy. Well, I guess Dre Steez owed him $5,000 and they would go back and forth on live.
Right? Listen, you said you were sending me $5,000. He said he didn't
tell the truth.
For you.
If he tell the truth, he didn't tell the truth. He didn't tell the truth. He didn't tell the truth. On 3700, he didn't tell the truth. He's whooping.
I talked to you no more. I just needed to know if he was going to send my $5,000. He not sending it. He broke. He just spent all his money on team. He said he spent all his money on team. All his money. $5,000 not nothing. 5 ain't nothing, so why you can't give it up?
I don't got cash. Fleecies, K-Squeezes is, all them is Brandon Tween.
You ain't ran into me.
I just found out about you 75 minutes ago. I don't know you.
4 hours later, Dre Steez would be at a house in the suburbs of North Natomas. He would go outside to his car and bang.
What the damn. Damn.
You ain't ran into
me. I just found out about you 75 minutes ago. I don't know you.
4 hours later, Dre Steez would be at a house in the suburbs of North Natomas. He would go outside to his car and bang. September 16th, 2021. Oak Park rapper Red Paint Mava would be driving down Fruit Ridge in South Sacramento. And for those who don't know, this is the neighborhood that Briss is from. Bam. Red Paint Mava was another one of those guys that I mentioned was key to the Mozzy side. And with K-Squeeze gone, that made this one even bigger. And on top of this, the Mozzy side would get some bad news a few months later. January 4th, 2022. Juju would go down for what happened to the rapper Lil Jody. So that means that only Haiti Faye is left on the Mozzy side. 3 of the main 4 are now absent. Man oh man, if you ever thought my last Sacramento video couldn't get any crazier, I think I proved you wrong on this one. This whole situation is sad all around, and at this point, we can only hope for peace in the future. There is so much talent in California, but it seems that we lose so many rappers every year to this kind of stuff. And on that note, long live Draco the Ruler, and oh yeah, I was happy to—
Alright, well, that was a W watch. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas is wildin'. Niggas was wildin' out there. That was a little old though, so give me an update. Let me know if it's an updated one, you know what I'm saying, somewhere out there, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, tap me in on bro, because that was a W watch. I ain't gonna lie, I clap it up for the twin, you know what I'm saying. Good shit, twin on bro. That's why I fuck with you. That's why you take that with you, my boy. Don't tell nobody though. But look, anyways, go on, like, comment, subscribe, like, good shit, man. Let me know how y'all felt about that, man. Yeah, I appreciate you and I appreciate your time, you know what I'm saying. We're coming up on 500 subs, man. So go and drop a sub for the twin, you know what I'm saying. Go and drop a like, man. And yeah, hope you having a good day. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm gonna see y'all niggas in the next one, bro.